All right, and we're back on ESQ-Astro. I am the host, ESQ-Astro. This is ESQ-Astro Sauce, actually, uh, which is pretty much what I'm just calling my program. But eventually, we are going to elevate that to the podcast, video cast, and hope to interact with you guys on some level one day. Okay. So today we're just going to keep it basic with our collective reading. Again, we use Egyptian tarot cards, and we are doing the classic Egyptian tarot buildup of the pyramid, getting down to that final card to just tell us what the overall energy is for the reading or for the day. We are on Tuesday, okay, and this is the last day of the month, June 30th. So definitely some heavy energies with the full moon yesterday, today. So, and again, the full moon in Capricorn is going to last for about almost 3 days. And so, you got to, again, use that energy to illuminate, kind of shed light on things that we need to either be changing or putting in a different light. And just make sure that we are making our best efforts going into the new month, which is going to be high powered, being that this will be the first full month of summer. So, you guys get ready. Right, and I call in my ancestors, the Most High, as well as my spirit guides to guide the reading. Hopefully, you call in who you need to so that you get the clearest picture for yourself. Again, we always do the overview and the shorts, so you guys can check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment if you resonate with the reading. I'm just going to do the straight build out from mind, body, and soul. First card is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Second card is the Chariot in reverse. Okay. Next card is the High Priestess in reverse. Next card, Death in reverse. Next card, Judgment upright. Next card, the Moon upright. Next card, the Hermit reversed. The Devil reversed. The Fool upright. And then topping off the reading, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so this is a dominant reversal reading from what I'm seeing so far. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength in reverse, which Strength came out in reverse yesterday. So did some of these other cards. Particularly, I remember the High Priestess was in reverse yesterday for sure. And yeah, that Strength card was in there as well. The Hermit was also in the reverse yesterday, and it changed to the Star card. So that was a powerful part of yesterday's reading. But today is a new day, so we want to make sure we concentrate on that particularly. Get a little light in here. So yeah, I would definitely say fortune is being reversed. Either motion is being reversed, or somebody is in a place of contemplation. Okay, High Priestess in reverse again. There could be some unseen judgment that's going on, especially with the Death card coming out and then the Judgment coming out in the upright. Death card in the reverse. The whole first row is in reverse. So something there is changing around, sparking from the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So again, if things have been down, things could definitely be taking a swing upwards. Okay. Again, this can put you in a particular position of contemplation, or having to make a decision, or having to reverse your emotion and maybe slow down. Okay. That's always what the Chariot in reverse can mean. It can mean you need to slow down. Okay. Basically, take your time. Make sure you're looking in all directions when it comes to the things that are causing this motion from your wheels of fortune being reversed. That way you don't rush into anything prematurely, or Again, it get so far ahead of yourself that you end up causing a deficit. Okay, and that's what this high priestess in reverse could be talking about. This could also be referencing information that may come in as well, a message from a divine feminine. And with death in reverse, it could revolve around a rebirth that's either already occurring or that will occur based upon that wheel of fortune being reversed. And the death card in reverse as well can also talk about a true physical death. Okay, so we just want to be aware. Again, we are newly into the season of summer, and again, when seasons change, physical life rearranges in that particular way where, we lose people, we lose loved ones, or again, this could be talking about the death of particular actions, ways, thinking, especially with the high priestess coming right out before that death card. With judgment, again, this could be dealing with seeing some hierarchy here. This could be dealing with the work situation as well. I would say it's definitely dealing with maybe some type of relationship at work, or somebody you work close with in a relationship, or maybe it's just the bosses, because the two bosses, or the three bosses are here: the devil in reverse, the hierophant in reverse, and the high priestess in reverse. Okay, so again, you may be going against things to where strength in reverse, you may have to, you know, you may have to bow down, or you may have to again do exactly what you're asked to do and not more, which is again gonna suit you because you can do what you do well. That's what I see here, but it's definitely something that again you don't have to go above and beyond with this one when the request comes in, because that's what this looks like, a request. Something may be coming out of the shadows with this request, based upon the moon coming out in the upright to clarify the chariot in reverse and the high priestess in reverse. So yeah, some type of message is coming in, something that was hidden or something that's just in the dark that you don't see will come to light. This will reverse you out of hermit mode into getting back out there, which again can spark things of, reversing toxicities, releasing things that have you binded, seeing through illusion. That's what the moon can definitely be revealing, that you get to a place to where now you're seeing through the illusion that was actually present. And again, it could be with, the higher ups, because next out comes the fool. So that means you definitely having some type of new journey or something come, and that's clarifying that moon card in the upright plus the hermit. So it's definitely let you know, with the hermit in reverse, you're getting back out there. But it could be again because you're seeing through an illusion, you're letting something go that's just been binding, or you're turning things and around in a situation based upon your fortunes reversing and you being able to make some movements. But again, not moving too fast, but getting to that point of being the hierophant in reverse, just like the high priestess in reverse, and taking your time. I guess going to the right counsel, reasoning with certain situations, and again, not putting yourself in a position to be stuck or bound, which the hermit or the hangman would represent those. But with the hermit in reverse, I think, you have what it takes to, release that toxicity, see through the illusion, and start that new journey. This could be a physical journey with the wheel of fortune in reverse coming out. Fortune is often associated with money, but it could be an abundance of, resources open up to you for you to travel, or for you to experience certain things that you're looking to add to your resume. So, and I definitely see some work in there, especially with the death, judgment, devil card. Just like something could be toxically binding at work when it comes to dealing with your money. I would also say this chariot in reverse could talk about car troubles. We are in Mercury retrograde right now too. We just had like a big, 2-3 days of transits, conjunctions, full moons. So the main thing is that now we're in Mercury retrograde. We got to be well aware of that. Okay. And again, if you can rely on whoever does your repairs. You should be cool. But if you can't, then you might have to wait until Mercury retrograde is over to really get the car fixed. Because usually when you get things repaired during Mercury retrograde, it's a chance that you might have to repair it again later down the line, especially if you don't trust your mechanic. So that's what I see there too with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It may be even an upgrade, coming in with the vehicle. Okay, but it's definitely something that's putting you at a standstill a bit, but also causing motion because the fortunes are being reversed so that you actually can, I would say, start to see a clearer path of, still being the fool and not knowing everything, but still seeing the direction that you're going in and willing to take that first step as the fool on your path to wisdom, which is the Hierophant. So, Hierophant reverse is definitely a tell all clarifying the devil and the fool because it's really just saying that, you know, they both apply, but again, this has to be reversed for this to be upright and straightforward. So, that toxicity, that illusion, whatever's holding you back, is definitely up to you to make that choice in moving forward. So let's go to the gods and see what we can see to get clarity on what the overall energy for the reading is. Again, strength at the bottom is strength in reverse at the bottom is what you can't see coming. So, again, we see what we see in the reading, but what we can't see coming comes out at the bottom. And again, strength in reverse again may just be you having to fall back and again, do as you're asked and nothing more. You know, allow other people to exercise their strength. Okay. Or it could be again if you have been in a place where you haven't been exercising your power or haven't been in that place of where you felt strong, your strength is being reversed to where you're getting that back, and that's going to be one of the major components that keeps you right in place for, I would say, goodness when it comes to this turnaround that's happening. Definitely came out in yesterday's reading, but today is a little bit more clear, even though again we had a dominant reversal at this point. So let's see what the gods say. And the gods say change is definitely in effect, and that's upright change. So, and that is the Kepri card, okay, which is the sacred beetle, okay. So yeah, definitely change in effect coming out, and again, not by coincidence aligning right with the Fool card. This is a new journey. Like I've been saying, it's kind of been building up. It's looking like things are going to go to a height or a level that you really haven't, experienced. So a lot of things are coming in that are new, which is good. And depending on what your sign is, Jupiter just went into Leo today. So right after the full moon, or in conjunction with that full moon, as far as both of these things happening at the same time. Definitely a big tell-all of where things can change around financially for a lot of us. Okay. So, bottom of the deck for the gods is going to be fruitfulness in reverse. Okay. So, this is also what you can't see coming. Both bottom of the decks are reversals. And so, again, if things haven't been fruitful or haven't been in a place where you've been able to multiply what you get, because some of us, or sometimes, things just come in and go right out, but again, we want to concentrate on what we can keep and again put in reserves because again, you just always want to be prepared as opposed to being scared or put in a place of scarcity where now you have to, live incrementally when it comes to what you have available. Okay. So I could definitely say, again, with the fortune in reverse and the fruitfulness in reverse, I would say somebody's having their fortune brought to the forefront. And it's still a dominant reversal reading. So with the both bottom of the decks coming out like that, I would definitely say if this means you need to step into your power and step up, that's going to cause that fruitfulness to reverse. As far as if you're lacking, you're going to have it now. Okay. And again, if you have it and things are good, you need to look at this as a warning to, again, maybe put a little extra in reserve while things are still good, because there may become a situation where, again, things get exposed, or things come to light based upon this information coming in, and then you have to make adjustments. Okay. So it could be in any area of life, I would see, but I would definitely say, like I say, at work, or something to do with how you get your money. And again, it could even deal with, aspects of a relationship, but I would say, again, it's more of a hierarchy type relationship with all these major arcanas coming out and the boss cards definitely present. And again, like I was saying the other day, this may be, with the devil coming in reverse and then the fool card and then the hierophant at the top. It may be telling you, it's time to become your own boss, because it looks like somebody's got you in some type of bondage that is not comfortable. Okay. And it looks like, again, they're making judgments and decisions, but you have to do the same. And again, your judgment and decision trumps theirs ultimately, because that's what affects you, based upon what you decide. But if you working on something or have an idea, or again, have been in a place to where you gave up your strength or power to accommodate others, it may be time to step out of that place and again balance things out, make some changes, and reverse that fruitfulness as well as your fortune, as far as what's coming in. Doing this can remove blockages. So, especially right here at the full moon, just certain rituals you can do uh, with water, with certain crystals, so a bunch of other stuff too, candles, incense. So it's just different things that you can apply when it comes to setting intentions, but looking at the manifestation that comes under the full light. And while things are under the full light of exposure, again, make things clear. This is the time for all of us to be more clear, more of that direct mirror. That's what the full moon is representing. The new moon represents the opposite of that, things that are hidden, or times where we want to set intentions or plant things in the dark so that they grow into the light. So, uh, just a tell all right here, like I say, with that moon card being at the heart of the reading, I would definitely say, yeah. Something that was unknown is coming to the known, and I believe is definitely something that's either going to halt your motion a bit so that you can recalibrate and maybe um, activate some things in a particular way. Okay. Or it may just be, again, you making that ultimate decision to walk in your own new direction, step back into your strength, and again, be the cause of change and not be caught up in the change. Because that's the difference that we all have to realize. We either get caught up in other people's changes, or we're the cause of change based upon the things that we're doing to move things in a particular direction. And to me, this is a tell-all of being the fool or stepping out and taking the chance in a new direction. It's definitely going to spark that change, where you'll be the cause and not caught up in a change. So we always want to be proactive, try to see things before they happen, because again, if we can be preventive, then you see things before they're coming, or when they do come, you're already prepared with the plan. So contingency is always a good thing. Under the strength card, though, I do want to see, yeah, the tower card is under there upright, and then the hangman upright. So yeah, so under the strength card, this is a place again where if you're stepping back into your strength, it's definitely going to cause some type of some type of shakeup. Some type of shakeup, some type of aha moment for these people of power who are in a position maybe over you, just technically, But again, mentally, spiritually, these people may be, you know, totally under you, and in a space that where they really can't compete with your gifts, because there are some showing of some gifts and some foresight that some of you are having about this situation. And again, this is just the clarity. Yeah, under the fruitfulness cards, the Genesis card. Okay. So yeah, Genesis is the same thing as change, but Genesis is just what we generate. It's like the beginnings, new beginnings. So Genesis in reverse with the change card there, and then fruitfulness there in reverse. I would definitely say, yeah, you're closer than you think. It's just like that. And patience, perseverance. Patience and persistence is going to equal that perseverance if you keep chopping away at it. Especially over here under the confirmation of the strength in reverse. Getting that hangman and the tower right under there as well. So, like I say, something's going to be shaken up with this information coming in, and you're just going to have to make a decision. But it may be one of those decisions where you can sit on something for a while before you actually have to push that decision forward, or you may have to make it in counteraction to somebody else's making a decision. So, you may be put in that situation where you have to make a decision before somebody else does, or, things could kind of go haywire, or they could be contradictory decisions, maybe. I don't know. Uh, but definitely a mix up in the tell all as far as the overall energy being reversals. But the turnaround is here. That was what the reading yesterday was about, and this is just further clarification that you know if it hasn't already happened, it's about to. So, so y'all let me know how y'all resonate with the reading. Okay, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build the followership to get further into the algorithm so that we can get more videos like this, of course, but also want to do some numerology stuff for you guys, some astrology stuff. Go live, do some live readings, pull some charts while I'm on, and yeah, just kind of vibe out. But got to get to at least 100 followers before I can go live. So we're about halfway there. I'm still new to this. Only been doing what, about a month and a half now, 2 months. So I appreciate y'all checking in with me. Look out for the overview and the shorts, and I'll tune in with y'all tomorrow. Peace.